Hello? I don't want to change the filter. Hey guys, how are you? I'm here inside my bedroom closet. I promised to go live at 5 o'clock, and here I am. So I'm so happy for everybody that's joining. Hello, hello, hello. Well, it's Sex Monday, and I usually get on and do a little video from inside the closet. And today I decided, God bless you, because we know that America is not free, and without them paying the price, we could be in another place. So with that being said, I want to talk about quickies today. And if you have any questions for me or anything you want me to cover from inside the closet, definitely let me know, because I can always use new topics. I haven't been on TikTok very long, so you guys have made it extremely easy for me. So thank you so much for joining me, right? So in today, talking about a quickie, the best thing about a quickie is days like today. When it's a holiday and you're looking all good and you're getting dressed and you both may be off work, or maybe one is going to work, but the art of the quickie is the build up. You want to keep that, and I've talked about the dopamine. Yep, talked about the dopamine. So you want to keep that dopamine built up. So the art of the quickie is what you want to do. So not only do you want to build it up, you want to send like little racy pictures. Yeah. You want to be a sexy girl or a sexy guy. You want to maybe do a little sexting. Maybe leave some little racy voice messages. Maybe when they're in the shower in the morning getting ready, you jump in the shower too. You got to build it up and make it sexy. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, and thank you so much for joining me. This is my first live on TikTok, so I appreciate you guys coming on inside the bedroom closet. And we're talking about quickies today, because sometimes you can have company over your house for the holiday and everybody's having a nice time, family's over, you're grooving a little bit, and then what happens? You may want to slip off into another room. Be a little discreet. You want to make sure you lock the door, but you want to also, sometimes when you're trying to muffle the sound, that's really exciting. So you want to keep your sex life exciting even on the holiday. Yep. So the quickie is what we're going to talk about today. Hello, how are you guys doing? I do have a pair of glasses, but I think they have like a thing on this ring light. So I'm trying to see what everyone is saying. Where am I located? I am in Indiana, very close to Chicago. So I was in Chicago last night, having a great time. I love to listen to live music. So I was over in Chicago having some great pizza. I don't know what they say about New York, but I know in Chicago we've got some great pizza. So I was in Chicago hanging out for a little while, and I'm getting ready to go back over in a little bit. So I am in Indiana, but I do travel. So I've traveled quite a bit extensively, not only I do have a daytime job. And just to give you guys a little background, I used to talk sex on the radio in 2008. So for about 5 or 6 years, I talked sex, love, and relationships. And then I decided, because some people want to know how old I am, and I have no problem with that. I am 59 years old. Yep. So for another career, I was looking to do something that I'm comfortable with. Something that everybody does, and they have sex. Everybody does it. Whenever you think you're meeting someone initially, that physical attraction is what you really get attracted to. Then the emotional side kick in. But, with guys, we know you're visual. So whether it's the breast or the butt, and I don't have a lot of butt. You guys have seen me. I'm a thin little lady. But whatever you got, somebody likes it. So enjoy what you have. And I say dress it up and make yourself feel really good about it. Hello, hello, everyone. I'm trying to read your comments. I need to probably pull it up on my phone so that way I can see it. I'm on the iPad. too. So, but yeah, I'm talking about quickies today, and if you guys have any other questions, I can definitely um, answer those for you. So thank you for the compliment that I look good. Yep, I'll be 60 soon. So I've got two grown daughters, 34 and 38. I've got three wonderful grandchildren and one on the way. So yeah, I enjoy life. I love traveling. I love eating great food. I didn't want to be someone that just posted food because I'm a sexologist. So I'm supposed to be a person that talks about sex, right? So that's what I'm here to do. So we're going to talk some more about the quickie. And like I said, location is everything. You want to make sure that you're discreet in the places that you choose. You want to stay away from where children may enter. If you can lock the door, do that. If you've got like a basement or an upstairs and you know there's people in other places, it makes it a little bit more intense. And the one thing I say, it is not all about the orgasm. Sometimes it's just the thrill. Sometimes it's just the pleasure. Sometimes it's just being intimate with your partner. So whether, and like I say, I'm a sexologist. If it's male and female, 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 male, male, whatever floats your boat that feels good to you, do it. And I want to also mention to you about the quickie. You want to make sure that you, because I keep notes. Got my little inside my bedroom closet note cards so that I don't forget whenever I'm doing lives, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, now TikTok. I always write my notes. You want to make sure you dress for easy access. You know, sometimes you got to put some stuff on and you don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff on when you want to have a quickie. You know, sometimes you want to make sure that if you're a lady, your panties are nice. Maybe they could be pulled over to one side if you got a thong on, you know. If you're a guy, you got on some boxers that could easily come through the little slip in the front. Yeah. So you want to make sure you dress for easy access. And it doesn't mean that you always have to make sure that you're completely naked. You just have to make sure that they can get to the parts that they want to get to. So with that being said, we want to make sure that everybody has a little quickie in their life. Sometimes you don't want to go for the long penetration. Sometimes you want to go for the quick thrusting, the quick oral, because quickies can be oral too. They don't necessarily have to be penetrative sex. It could be an oral session. It could be a clitoral session. Yep. It could be a hand session. For a guy, a hand job. So, you know, you could take it and run with it and make sure you have fun with your quickie. Okay, I'm trying to see what everyone is saying. You know, they should make this writing a little bit bigger for people that are 59 years old. So, you know, sometimes you have to, and I love it. You guys call me auntie. I think that's so cute. Yeah, I am. I am someone's auntie. I'm somebody's mother and grandmother. So whatever it is you want to refer to me as, please do so. But I really want you guys to ask me questions. Okay, who am I going live with? I'm not really sure who that is. So we're going to decline that right now. I'm not going to take anyone else live on my first live with you guys because I want to make sure I give you as much time as possible. So I'll accept I'll accept invites to go live with me. Next week, I will be on TikTok again next Monday at 5 o'clock because I go live on Facebook and YouTube on Tuesday. So I'm trying to get this schedule together. But yeah, you want to make sure that in your relationship you incorporate some things for longevity. You don't want to always confine yourself to the bed. You don't always want to confine yourself to the same type of sex. I'm going to say this, that, and I heard it a long time ago, that men marry women that they hope doesn't change. Their beauty, their sex appeal, their whatever that turns them on about that woman. And women marry men and hope that maybe they can change this or change that. Accept the one that you love, accept them in your heart, and then everything else falls in place. You know, sexual chemistry is what brings us together. That emotional connection is what keeps you together. So eventually that's going to change places. Emotion is going to become before chemistry, because with everything, everything changes. So I'm going to talk more about the penis, erectile function. You know, sometimes you can eat things and drink things that are restrictors. I've talked about that. We've talked about females and making sure you know how to enjoy and pleasure yourself. And talk to the guys. You know, every time I ask a question, it's communication. I want to know how you start talking and then how do you stop talking. So, yeah, I need you guys to talk to one another. But yeah, so I've got some people joining, and I definitely appreciate it. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm trying to. Let me bring you a little bit closer. Yeah, I gotta bring you a little bit closer. There we go. I can see a little bit. So, um, anybody have any questions that I can answer for you? Any subjects that you want me to cover? Make sure you drop me a line, send me a comment. I really, really, really appreciate all the likes, all the shares, and all the follows. I haven't been on TikTok extremely long, but you guys have made it so welcoming where I feel very comfortable coming to you from inside my bedroom closet. So yeah, this is a pretty cool place. Let me turn the light on so you can see a little bit. Hold on. So yeah, what I did was I took a bedroom in my home and I turned it into a closet. So if you could see, I'm just going to span it a little bit so you could see. Yep. Yep, that's what I did. Yep. So hopefully you didn't get dizzy when I did that. But yeah, so I just made a bedroom in my home into a closet. I sit in here and I study. Yep. And I come out of my bedroom closet with information for you guys. So I definitely need you to let me know what it is that's on your mind. Any questions? What does that say? Yep, just got some people just joining in. So we were talking about the quickie today. Over the last couple of weeks, you know, I've been posting the clips from the workshop that I did, and I've been trying to get together with, I have a lot of writing to do because I have workshops coming up and I do have to write all the material. So I've been getting a lot of those things together. I am also a very big advocate of less stress in your life, because the less stress, the more sex you can have. When you're stressed out, we talked about the fact that there's a hormone called cortisol that it comes out into your bloodstream and it kind of strips you of your wanting to have sex. So I have these stress balls. Yep. And my website will be live hopefully within the next week and a half. I had a photo shoot this past weekend, so I'm getting everything together for the website. And my balls, which are called my balls, these are my balls, and they will be available for you on the website to order. So we're going to have that available for you. So I'll have more products, and I'll be available for counseling sessions. If you want to book some time, you'll be able to do that. If you want it to be a private one-on-one, I definitely understand, because the one thing I do know is, because everybody has sex, everybody doesn't talk about it. So that's why I'm here. I talk about it. And hello from Arkansas. Hello. What's the best way to, what does that say? Prolong a session if it's been 4 months between the two of you? Well, the one thing that you do want to do, you want to, like I said, build an atmosphere for arousal. You want to build it up to the point that it's not so overpowering that when the session happens, it's over so quickly. So you want to incorporate some other things into it. Maybe you want to bathe together, something very sensual. Let your partner dry you off slowly. You know, you may want to engage into oral Try some things with some toys, dress seductively, and take your time, because it's not all about the orgasm. It's about the pleasure that's getting to the orgasm. And if you don't have an orgasm, it's not the end of the world. You know, sometimes and it's everything is in your mind. That's the one thing I want everyone to everything is right here. So if you stop allowing your mind to wander, then you're able to have sex and enjoy the full moment. I do recommend maybe a few little restraints, little cuffs, little blindfold, little kink, add a little spice to it, before you get into the full session. So thank you so much for that question. And when it's been a long time between lovers, 2, 3 weeks, 4 months, whatever it is, you're going to miss each other. So the dopamine level is on high right now just by you asking that question. So as long as you can just smooth it out and allow the session to happen, without rushing to the end result will be better. Because remember, a woman's refractory system is quicker than a man's. We can have multiple orgasms, like back to back to back, if you know what you're doing. So that's why I recommend touching yourself. But you can have multiple orgasms. A guy, especially an older guy, may take a little bit longer to build it back up to have a second orgasm. So where does that leave you? So you can always let him use his fingers for a while instead of using his penis. Use his fingers to build it up. So yeah, you can do a variety of things. Any other questions? You guys, thank you so much. Please make sure you like, follow, and share. This is some wonderful stuff. I definitely enjoy being on TikTok and sharing information with you. The more the better, because there's all kind of subjects that I do need to cover that people want to discuss. On TikTok, you get about 15 seconds or a minute, not a whole lot you could talk about in that time. So I try to expand my knowledge to you guys, and I'll do that through a live. I know that there's not a whole lot that you can find out about me, in 15 seconds or a minute. So I will expand myself to lives on Mondays at 5 o'clock. If I don't do it, and I keep my word, that's one thing about me, it will be a message to let you know if I'm out of time. It doesn't matter where I am. So if there's something that comes up, I'll let you know. But other than that, make sure you join me here live. Anybody else have a question? Thank you so much. I appreciate you thinking I'm awesome. I think you guys are awesome, because I'm going to tell you, some of the things that I put up, you never know if it's on someone else's mind. So that's why I said if it's not for you, it could be for someone else. So share the information. That's good. That's a wonderful thing, because sometimes you get into situations where you don't want to talk about it out loud. And I will start promoting a product for someone, and it's going to be a benefit for vaginal dryness, vaginal facials, just making sure that you stay healthy down there. Yeah, some extra added benefits. Of course, I am a bedroom candy consultant, and I can always be reached on bedroomcandy.com. I'll put my information, a link on my page, but my ID number is 16428. You may be driving, moving around. I didn't expect for you to remember that, so I'll link that in my bio for you. So anybody else have any questions? I am so beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I try to do my best. I'm not a person that try to overdo it. I believe that simplicity is beautiful in itself. So ladies, as well as guys, I want you to make sure that grooming is on the top of your list, not just when you're going out to meet somebody, but on a regular basis. Everybody likes a little grooming. And when we're talking about a quickie, you want to make sure you're fresh down there. Yep. men as well as women. You may, ladies, men, you can always go get some, those little wet, moist towelette things that you get from Walmart or somewhere, the dollar store. Keep them in your purse, keep them in your car, you know, and you want to make sure that you clean yourself good, because you never know when you may have somebody that wants to visit you down there. So you want to make sure that it's fresh. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anybody else have any questions? Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Yep. So I appreciate you guys joining me. I appreciate everybody for being with me on this live. I don't like to keep you guys too long. I know there's quite a bit of followers, and I try to give everybody time enough to at least get on. And if you want to ask me a question, please feel free to do so. But yeah, so I'm going to let everybody, let's see, what do you think of a man that is never hard in the morning? Never. Well, there's a such thing called nighttime erections, and those are important. And men, you want to make sure of some of the things that you eat, because you are what you eat. And if your penis is not doing what it's supposed to do, it's something else going on the inside. Believe that. If you're taking medication, whether you have hypertension, or whether you have diabetes, or whether you have any other ailment and you're taking medication always have side effects. Now, if you're not having an erection, never first thing in the morning, you definitely want to focus on your diet. That's the first thing. Do you have erections at any other time is one of the other questions, because it's that something that only happens first thing in the morning, because you should have nighttime erections that allows you to have that blood flow. Let me just mention again, like I said on my, I don't know if I've said it on here, but there's a thing called circadian healing. Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., your body has to recover from physical activity. And from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., your body covers mentally. And during that time, that stress hormone cortisol, it can be replaced with oxytocin, which increases the blood flow. It increases your testosterone, and it increases your estrogen during that time. So make sure you're getting enough sleep. Some people don't get enough sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're not going to have enough energy to do anything. If you're getting tired at work quicker than normal, you're not getting enough sleep. If sexually you don't have that appetite, make sure you're getting enough sleep and you're eating the right food. But if your penis is not reacting the way it should be, then there's something else going on the inside or up here. So you may want to check that out. All right. Sorry for asking again, but what does that say? Are your lives going to be at 5 o'clock? I am in the Central Standard Time. So I'm Central, so it'll be 5 o'clock on Mondays. I usually do 9 o'clock when I'm doing my Facebook and YouTube, because the kids are in the bed and people that work that time you've got. So you guys let me know. If you think 5 is good, I can probably push it to maybe about 7. But I think 5 is good. Sometimes people, when they get off, they want to have something that takes their mind away from their day. And what takes your mind away from your day other than sex, right? Okay, so let's see. Anybody else? Well, guys, my sister grilled out, and her husband. I didn't cook today. I'm a very good cook, but I didn't cook today. So I'm going by my sister's house to get some food so I can come back home, and I do have some studying to do. I want to, if you got a certain subject you want me to cover next Monday, drop me a line. Let me know what it is. Let me know what you think about my first live. Yeah, so that way I'll be able to come back and make sure you like, follow, and share. Your friends, share it with them. I need as many followers as I can get. So if you guys have any questions that I can answer for you, I can answer those for you. I can't wait to put some more content on. I've got a few more clips I need to add, but anybody else, can you? Yes, I can answer a question for you. What is your question? What was your question? I'm sorry. Let's see if there's a way to. Okay, how do you teach your partner to ride without being awkward or ruining the mood? Well, everybody's not a rider for several reasons. Um, if your partner doesn't feel comfortable on top of you, then sometimes a blindfold usually helps because visually they can look down and see what they don't want to see. That's the first thing. So the eyesight is ruining the mood of them not wanting to be on top and riding because they see something that they don't want to see. So if you put a blindfold on, like one a little nighttime mask, put something like that on, then that blocks out their view. They know that they're up there. Then have the mood set right, have the music set right. And, music puts everybody in the mood. Tomorrow is, I believe, the beginning of Black Music Month. So in our lifetimes, we've had, some of the greatest music, make babies and do all kinds of things. So put some good music on, build up the atmosphere. The blindfold is to help build trust as well because you're not trying to hurt, you're just trying to please. So that could be one thing that you can definitely do. I don't know if that was the question. Let's see. How do you... Let's see. I think that's about it. But guys, I am so glad that you were able to join me tonight. Really, really appreciate it. I am hungry. So I'm going to go to my sister's house. I've been on here for about 30 minutes, and that's about the time that I'll be on when I come on live. I usually stay about 30 minutes. But if there's anything that you need, you know where to find me. I'm always right here inside my bedroom closet. So until next time, make sure you guys continue to like, follow, and share, and I'll be back. Talk to you soon. How do you get rid of the live? I don't know how to stop the... Hold on, let me see. What am I doing?